What is up guys, Judosloth here. Diving into this first raid here, we only have a couple today because of the maintenance break. I decided to attack from the left side on this one, mainly because of the gold storages. So I've put my lava hounds in and I've spread my balloons. Now I'm trying to get my rage spells in nice and deep. And it's interesting to note here, you have to be careful of the air sweepers. You'll see the one at the back there, it fades out and doesn't even touch my balloons, so you do have a bit of distance there before it will actually touch your air troops. I've froze the multi-inferno there and I've got that other rage in, putting them over the town hall, taking out the core there, and I'm just slowly knocking up the percentage. Now when you get to 50% with LavaLoon, you can then make a push for the town hall with your heroes, and one thing I've learned with the new Queen's AI is that you have to kind of leave your king to break open the wall before you put your queen in, whereas I used to put them both in together and it used to work fine. So you'll see I put my king in here who targets the wall, and then I straight away put my queen in, but because of the new AI she wants to walk up the top there towards them buildings. So what I should have done is let my king bust through that wall, and then she would have had a better chance of following in behind him. You'll see that she continues to walk off around the side, not really doing much, and then the king walks down, managed to pick off that elixir storage, but I'm not able to get the town hall. Still, 8 trophies is alright by me. Okay, so this next guy was worth about 25 trophies if I remember rightly. So for this base I decided to attack through the top. Normally these symmetrical style bases have a single cannon or something like that in them initial layers, which kind of clump your balloons together. This one didn't, allowing them to stay spaced out and use their time more effectively. I used the initial freeze on the multi-inferno there. I should have really tried to freeze the air sweeper on the bottom there as well, but not to worry. Once the balloons are over that initial multi-inferno, I tried to freeze the one over the back there, but you'll see my balloons are just getting battered by them air sweepers, and that just proves how much they can wreck your raid. Right, so looking at the situation at this point, I'm getting close to the 50%. I'm going to try and use my 2 extra minions just to pick off a couple of buildings, but it doesn't quite work. So I'm going to put my king in at the top to bust open that wall, as we found out from the raid before. That also means that I can save my queen, so that if there's a lot of traps come off in the middle there, I can use the poison spell to get rid of them and then easily pick up the 50% if I don't think I'm going to make it. So it starts off well, the king's targeting the wall there, and I'm just going to sit patiently until he gets through, bearing in mind I know that the town hall only has half health. So once the king gets through the wall, I decide to let him walk into the base a bit, because I think that if I put my queen in now, she'll also go for that elixir storage, and then she might get distracted by the buildings over there. I know at this point that there's no traps right next to the town hall. I'm at 49% and the town hall only has half health, so if I can get the queen to target it, press a royal cloak, she'll get it straight away, and perfect, she's going straight for the town hall. Now she actually decides to walk down the left a little bit here and gets targeted by the archer tower, and when I press a royal cloak you'll see that it does actually set off a trap over there, but it's too late. She's got the town hall and that's all we wanted, with a huge 17 trophies at this point. Very happy with that. Heading back to base here, we are at 3,994 trophies. We are nearing the 4k mark. Now you will also notice that I've changed my base. Yes, I've put my town hall out. Let's try this and see what happens. It's just one of my old defense bases where I've put the lab in the middle and the town hall out, but let's just test this out here and see if it is better to have your town hall out at this level. So if we have a quick look on the leaderboards here, let's go to the local GB and see where we are currently at. Top 200 is still all Titans, and we are at 287, so in the top 300, near enough. Now let's have a look at this guy. I hope I find this guy in the matchmaking. He is just sitting there, abandoned base, maybe he's on holiday or something, but hopefully I can find that guy. Okay, so the time has come to go on defense. Let's try the town hall on the outside. Loading the game up, we are being attacked here. Hopefully this is someone that's in Titan dropping down. Odds are when you're this high in trophies, you're going to find someone below you. And yes, it is a Titan. Now, he's on the town hall, he's got 1 minion on there, and hopefully that's all he takes. But he's just got he's got 2 minions on there, and he's saving the rest of his troops. He doesn't have his queen, but I'm a little bit worried that he's going to try and make a push for the 50% as well, so we'll just have to wait and see. He's in Titan 3, but obviously there's 300 trophies within that league, so he might be quite high. I might only get a -1 here, but that's if I'm lucky. So hopefully after this we can push on to 4k in the next round, and then obviously on to Titan from there. So he's put a minion and a couple of balloons in at the top there actually. Doesn't look like he's making a full-fledged attack for it. Maybe he's just going for the gold storage, which I don't care, you can happily have that. Seems very strange saying that as a farmer, but at this point all I care about is the trophies. So it looks like he's just going to pick off the defences there and then pop the minions in to get that storage. He's just putting 1 or 2 in. It doesn't look like he's going to pick off for the 50%. He's just going to let them sit there and wait. Well, I appreciate this isn't the most exciting defense for you guys, but maybe the theory will be proved true. Maybe having the town hall on the outside is the best thing to do. So he's getting my gold storage there. You can take that for all I care. And bearing in mind, this guy's going to get 230,000 of each resources for his loot bonus on this raid. Maybe farming at Titan is a good option. Maybe we'll give that a try afterwards. And after all, that is if we get to Titan. You will have to stay tuned. But hopefully it won't be too much longer and we can get some exciting raids in on the way to show you guys. So he's running out of time here if he's going to go for a second star. I think he's just going to take that gold storage and leave. So he's got that. That minion's going to go down and... So he wants another gold storage. Does it look like I have a sign on my base saying free loot? Well, there's the home button. We're going to end this episode on 3,987 trophies, only -7. Join us next time for more pushing to Titan. Yeah.